Biceps in New Jersey, here with a tutorial on how to wrap your hands. Now I have 180-inch hand wraps here, and you might notice that they're a little bit different. This is how most people store their hand wraps. Just wrap it from the end and you Velcro here. But what I like to do is I actually will unwrap these and I will roll the Velcro in on itself until it looks like this. In my opinion, this is easier to wrap, and it doesn't actually affect, the wrap doesn't come apart on me when I store it in my bag or anything like that. So let's get started on the actual wrapping technique. Now what I'll do is I'll take the loop, right, and you always want to make sure that you're wrapping towards the outside, so away from the thumb. And what I'm doing right now, the first step is making a pad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around my knuckles 6 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep a hold of this. I'm just going to take the pad off of my fingers. And because you wrapped it around your knuckles, you know that it's the proper length. Now I'm going to lay this across my knuckles, and I'm going to grab it with my thumb. And then I'm just going to secure that to the top of my hand with the wrap. And this is kind of the trickiest part, actually. So I come here and I actually grab it again to keep it in place. I go once over, I go twice over. I come across the palm and I go across the back of the hand and I wrap the wrist twice. 1, 2. Now what I'll do at this point is I'll sort of tuck this in, just make it a little bit tighter. And I'm going to do what's called the X pattern, but I'm going to do it in between my fingers. So what I'll do is I'll stick my pinky out, take the wrap, go on the back of the hand, right in between the fingers, and then I'm going to come across the palm, in between the pointer finger and the thumb. I go across the back of the hand, make a fist, come down, wrap once around the wrist. Then I come between the ring finger and the middle finger, same story. Come here, across in between the pointer finger and the thumb, behind the back of the hand, make a fist around the wrist. Now I make a peace sign, go in between here, but instead of going in between the pointer finger and the thumb, I'm actually going to come across the other way. It sort of locks everything in place. And I'm going to do what's called the X pattern. So I'm coming here, down, coming here, down, around the wrist, up here, down. And I'm just going to finish off with the rest of the wrap as wrist support. You've got a nice pad for your knuckles. Make sure everything's tight. You don't want to make it too tight, and a lot of people will tuck this in. It gives you sort of like a bar to hang on to when you're in the glove. So this is good for Muay Thai. It's good for boxing too. This is actually how people that do Muay Thai typically wrap their hands with the pad. You can also fold the pad in half. Some people like to do that. This is just how I do it. There's a lot of ways to wrap your hands, but we're liking this one over here, so that's what I go with.